Hello everybody, I've got another Workbench slash Hobby Haul update for you, just in case you're interested in seeing what I've been up to and what I've picked up. So, continuing on with my Oathmark slash Dragon Rampant project, I've got some Barbarians that are getting there. These, I guess 6, are very close to being ready for their wash. These 10 overall are definitely more than halfway. I got skin on these guys, work on the skin here. I decided to work on the 10 and then do the other ones with gnolls in the back and then 5 more barbarians. I'll do them afterwards. But yeah, these guys are coming along. The way I do it is take a color and do a little bit on pretty much every model. Almost every model has almost every color. Some don't. Like this guy doesn't have a dark green, and but this guy does, but this guy doesn't, and etc. etc. I pretty much what Habsburger Donkey was saying a couple months ago when he did his how he speed paints his barbarians. I don't really consider this speed painting. I'm only working on 10 guys, and this has taken me a while so far. Although, granted, it's report card season, so I can't paint all the time. But yeah, they're coming along now, and I think the last few days they've I put down a lot more paint than in the last couple weeks. So yeah, they're coming along. I'd say another few sessions for sure, and these guys will be ready for their wash. And then I have to paint their heads, of course, pop their heads on. And I've got 10 barbarians, and then the other 5 and the gnolls I'll do as well. I'm going to skip to another thing that I've painted recently. I showed you these 10mm Napoleonic French Line Infantry. I got a package of them from Pendragon when I was ordering bases. I painted up 2 of them. So this was my first guy. Learned some lessons, painted up the second guy. Now I have the proper order, so I will put up a video on how I paint these dudes, but I've got four of these strips to do, and they're great. Like I really like 10mm. Every time I do a 10mm project, like I did Warband and I did my American Warband and Pen stuff, I really like them. Now these guys, the only thing that I have to do is add some gold for their emblems on their Shakos, but otherwise they're done. And yeah, so now I know the order to do things. I should show the back too if I haven't. I like the backpack. Looks good. So yeah, all of it looks good. Definitely excited to get these guys done. Not even though I did this earlier this week, these guys, I think it was like 1 session for one guy, 1 session for another guy. This isn't my top project, of course, right now, but I do want to get these guys done before the it wasn't a Kickstarter, but it was a like a pledge campaign for more Napoleonics for British in the Peninsular War. So that'll be what I do with my 10mm Napoleonics. Very excited about that. Then of course I have to order more French. Okay, let's go back to things that I've purchased, and we'll go back to Oathmark slash Dragon Rampant, and I guess anything else I could use. Picked up these Grotesques from the Legion of Everblight army from Hordes. Another box, I think this is what, the 3rd Hordes box that I've bought that I'm going to use for this game, and that there are many more. They could be War Beasts in Dragon Rampant. These guys, there's 10 of them. And I'm going to try to use them as gargoyles in Oathmark, and they could also be gargoyles and type creatures in Dragon Rampant. They could work with Frostgrave as like imps or demons or something. I think they will be useful in lots of things. So yeah, they look really good. I thought I was getting the plastic set, but these are the older metals, which is fine. Like for that discount, I'm totally fine with it. So looking forward to that. Actually, not looking forward to painting them. A lot of flesh that I have to figure out how to do. But yeah, does it look good? Let's see. I picked up some Oathmark champions. These are the North Star Oathmark champions. Got an older dude with a really cool mustache, another dude with mustache, and then a lady who is a champion with her axe. And they've all got those cool shields. I like the shields. I know some people don't like these rectangular shields, but I like the look of them. These guys and girls, they'll get painted like the rest of the humans, and they'll make great champions and or commanders. They can totally be commanders in the army. So they look neat. I haven't cleaned them up yet. Just opened up the package. Another little metal package I got. This is Lagertha. I don't think it's Lothgertha. I think it's Lagertha. Sonic Sledgehammer Studio Painting channel. He's got a little community challenge, or not really a challenge, it's more like a community building project where people are going to be painting the same thing. He chose this model. Got the double pack because there's also a version of her on the horse. I will use them in, of course, Dragon Rampant and Oathmark. She might lead the Barbarians because she looks close to Barbarianish. If I paint her with, I guess, similar colors. What I'm planning on doing with the Barbarians is giving them face paint, some blue face paint, and I'll probably give her some too, and then she'll go with them quite well. But she could also be the leader of Shield Maidens. I almost picked up some more Bad Squiddo Shield Maidens, but I ended up not doing it. But I think down the road I will, because I think it'd be cool to have a unit of vicious ladies with giant axes and or swords and spears, whatever. But you know, vicious ladies on the battlefield. It's always cool. Yeah, so I'm gonna get that one up, get her started real soon, because I want to get in on that community challenge. I haven't seen anyone else post videos yet, but I really actually haven't looked. Before I get to this big one, I know you're excited to see that. I'll show you why I got those. I picked up 2 packs of these are Savage Core Neanderthals. I've had the PDF of Paleo Diet for a long time, and I've been going back and forth between 15 millimeter and 28 millimeter, and I ended up going with 28 millimeter. I can always still do a 15 millimeter if I think I would like to play the game on a smaller scale with, you know, larger scale with more models. I can always go 15, but for now I picked up these Neanderthals, and I'll pick up some more cave peoples for this game, I think. But I could actually just paint up these ones and play the game and see how I feel about it. And their first hunting target will be this pygmy mammoth. Now it's only a pygmy mammoth, but it's already pretty big. But I'm going to get this sucker done up for them to hunt. And again, could always be used for other games. Pulp games could be used for, you know, Dragon Rampant, Oathmark, if I need to. But he's a cool big beast of a pygmy mammoth. I would hate to see the proper scale ones. Actually, I would love to. Maybe I'll get one day. But I need more creatures for them to hunt, and more predators to hunt them. But for now, this is what I've got. I'll do these guys up, and then I can try the game out. Paleo Diet, finally. All right. I think that's it, actually. That's it. Oh, no. One more thing. Put those guys down. Behind all of them, you can see this brand new mat. This is a neoprene muddy field mat. This is from Meeplemark Creations, local store where I buy a lot of my minis and board games. It's where I picked up this one. It's their own like little company, I guess. I don't know where they're getting it from, but it is cool. It's got little dots. You've probably seen the little dots. They are apparent in some areas, and some areas you can't really tell. And I think playing a minis game on this, a non-RPG game, I don't think they are. They don't stand out too much. Like I'm looking over here, and I really don't see them. I kind of see them, but I don't think they'll get in the way. This is a 3x3 neoprene mat. I will do a little review of it just to get the word out that these things are around. There's also a grassy one. The problem I do have with it, though, is that it was folded, and so I now have these creases all around. I've gotten not rid of this crease. There's a slight crease here still, but I've had really heavy games sitting on top of it, like my big box of DC deck builder, and then a few other, I think the Harry Potter deck builder and Marvel Champions on top of that. So that's a lot of card. That's a lot of weight bringing it down, and it's definitely gone down quite a bit. I have to just do that with the other bumps that are around. It's too bad that it was folded instead of rolled, but I guess that's for shipping purposes. It's just, this is what happens, which I know happens a lot out in the world when people fold their neoprene mats. Anyway, it's cool. I'll put up another video for it soon, but it's going to be great for maybe small games of Oathmark. Dragon Rampant could work. Frostgrave, if I don't have a snowy field, it can be a muddy field underneath. So yeah, definitely looking forward to playing some games on it. I love neoprene mats. They just feel so good, and I know my kids really loved using the one that came with the Mantic Walking Dead game. So, which I also have to work on. Oh dang. Okay. Anyway, that's it. Yeah. Hopefully you enjoyed that little update of things that I bought and some things that I painted, and more on the way. Thanks for watching. Have a great one. See ya. Bye.